Shouts out to my people. Shouts out to my people. Sending love, positivity, and good vibes to my people, man. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great today. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got our current events, so stay to the end of the video. Go on my bio where you can follow all my other platforms and like, comment, and subscribe. So I love you guys. It's positivity, good vibes. Let's get it. The solar eclipse happened earlier this week. This is when the moon passes between the sun and the earth. This happens about 2 to 5 times a year, and the solar eclipse symbolizes a profound moment of change, a window of opportunity for big transformation. The zodiac signs that are affected by the solar eclipse is Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. I'm a Cancer, so hopefully the solar eclipse really brings the big transformation that I need in my life.
Where would you take me on our first date?
You. If you dress like that, we going to the crib first, and then we can do whatever after that. If depending on how that go. I know you ain't want me to get up here and lie to you.
No, of course not. I don't like liars. But, question. Why would you be taking me to your house?
Shit, what you want to hotel or something?
No.
B&B?
No.
Shit, car shit like that too.
Wait, oh my God, am I like selling sex to you? I mean, I just feel like, you know, I look good, body look good, but it shouldn't.
You make money.
It shouldn't. Yeah, I make money.
You look real good.
Right.
Shouts out to this man. I think the same exact way, and the fact that he's honest sets him apart from most. Most people would just lie, geek them up, and tell them what they want to hear, but he was honest. She needs to realize her appearance is what people think first. You can't undo a first impression, because at the end of the day, most guys like me and him, in the back of our mind, we're going to think you can't turn her into a housewife. And the way she's dressed looks more like a, if you get what I mean. K. Michelle says she doesn't feel protected when her man cries in front of her. She stated, "I turn into the man." For one, I want to thank her for her honesty, because it's a lot of women that won't tell you the truth. But the fact that she comes out and states, you know, she doesn't feel protected, I feel that this goes into how society is, and the reason why a lot of women are so masculine and why so many men are acting feminine. It's because we don't know our roles. If anything, us as men, we have to provide and protect. To me, this is an example of a parent going up to a kid, stressing to the kid, crying to the kid about the bills and how they need to be paid. The kid, one, can't do anything about it, and two, they're just going to look at their parent as weak. I feel like this is the same way women look at men. So the best thing to do is cry to your friends, cry alone. But if you're with a female and you're dating her, make sure you don't cry to her face, because 9 times out of 10, she's just going to throw it in your face later on.
I went to her house to give her some flowers. I spent like $40,000 on flowers.
What?
Yeah.
I spent like $400 on flowers, and I felt like I was ODing.
Nigga damn near stacked the whole door up with flowers, brother.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Everybody in the car,
everything from
GOD,
the wine,
everybody in the car had 2 to 3 bouquets in their hand walking through the door. That's how bad it was, brother.
And I was just like, damn.
She broke up with you that same day?
Yeah, the same day she went on a motherfucking flight with the Shea Frost.
Don't laugh at that.
He just did an interview with Academics where he was talking about it. I didn't click it, but I saw that he was talking about it, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, is you dead serious?
It was
like,
crazy.
Are you dead serious? I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not none of that type of shit, but I was just like, damn.
This is pretty ironic to me, because just a couple weeks prior, we were just talking about how he was selling DMs to his fans. Now we get to see, you know, his investments and his choices and what he was spending his money on. $40,000 for flowers is outrageous. And another thing to note is you see how once he was chasing the female, within the same day started chasing up under somebody else. Shouts out to UConn for winning the men's national championship, beating Purdue 75-60. So again, shouts out to UConn, and I just love this time of year. Good weather, good basketball. Chicago rapper PGK Nuke allegedly carjacked a victim at gunpoint, then kidnapped and carjacked another person 30 minutes later. The first thought that comes into mind is you can take the brother out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the brother. And there's so many situations where we see these people make dumb decisions or not change, and that's why it's so important. Once you get to that threshold of success, you really got to change your lifestyle, because if you don't, those demons and skeletons are always going to be around the corner. The state of Georgia has confirmed that Gunna will not be called to the witness stand to testify in a YSL RICO case. So shouts out to Gunna. Gunna was going through trials and tribulations with the RICO case. A lot of people switched on him. People like Lil Baby, which I want to point out, I think it's ironic. As soon as he spoke on the Gunna situation, his career has never quite been the same. When certain situations happen, it's real important to wait it out, figure out, is it worth speaking on? Is it worth unfollowing somebody? Because in today's beef of what's going on, you got a lot of rappers taking shots, picking sides, and at the end of the day, we don't know how this is going to play out later down the road. So shouts out to Gunna in the YSL RICO case. Kodak Black took shots at Lil Baby and NBA YoungBoy for painting their fingernails. He said, "We ain't on that." And I guess Kodak got YoungBoy started, because then YoungBoy started taking shots at Boston Richie and Finesse 2 Times. He posted their baby moms. Allegedly, Finesse 2 Times and Boston Richie was in NBA YoungBoy's wife's DM. So I understand his frustrations, but I will say I think this is one of the few times NBA YoungBoy took the L. He has a cult following that always seems to show his support, especially when it comes to him beefing. But Boston Richie's response was really smart. He said, basically, anybody shooting at my girl makes me look good, because that's confirmation to say that my girl looks good. To me, I think that was the perfect response. An even better response was Finesse 2 Times. He basically said, he's from Memphis and they're known for pimping in Memphis. So long story short, he ain't gonna die about a female. He even said back in the day, his ex-girlfriends used to get their backs blown out and he was next door. So, he's basically saying all that beefing about a female ain't worth it. And I completely agree. Chris Brown takes shots at Quavo on his new song called Freak. Then Quavo takes shots right back with a song called Tender. Sauce Walker and Drake finally put their differences aside from 8 years ago. So shouts out to them for being able to end that beef. 7-Minute Drill by J. Cole has been removed from Spotify after apologizing to Kendrick Lamar for dissing him. Overall, I want to shout out to J. Cole, because to me, I've learned the most important thing about life is peace. And I think that being able to make moves and move how you would want to move according to your life is most important. But I will say, I think that since he apologized to Kendrick, this is only going to solidify him in the long run as the third best in this era. I think that it's J. Cole, and then whoever wins the beef between Kendrick and Drake is going to be the king for this era. So who do you guys have winning the battle between Drake and Kendrick for the GOAT position? Me, I'm going to wait until all this unfolds to pick a winner. But believe you me, whoever does win this battle is going to be solidified as the GOAT of this era. Nate Robinson admits that he doesn't have long to live if he doesn't get a kidney replacement soon. So shouts out to Nate Robinson, and I pray that God aligns him with the right situation to give him that kidney so he has more time to live. And last but not least, rest in peace to O.J. Simpson. He passed away from cancer at the age of 76. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's current events. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. Follow all my different social media platforms down in my bio. I love you guys. It's positivity, good vibes. Peace. I'll see you guys next week.